My name is Spero Villioti. Join us as we unpick the threads of our creative fashion community, always remembering our values of nurturing, being commercially savvy and extraordinary. It's a crazy place filled with fun, passion, dedication, and so much laughter, which we love. Hello everybody, we're here with Josh and Mohammed, and we're in one of our workrooms where you can see all the sewing machines and the stands, and we decided to set the program here today because we're going to be speaking about the Met Gala, but I just wanted you to see the kind of workroom and machinery that all these beautiful creations that we do see on the Met Gala, where they begin, and they all begin in a workroom much the same as this. What is sad that it's hours and hours of work to create these amazing garments that only get shown for like a few seconds, but what they also do, they have brought back the glamour that we all were so longing for since COVID. And this is one of the first major events, and I think everybody went all out to dress up for the Met Gala, and I'm really glad that it's happened. It's happy, it's inspirational, it's showing craftsmanship like to the highest level, and it's very inspiring for young designers, for not only designers, for the ordinary people who have been stuck at home and just wishing they could go out and enjoy some glamour or see some glamour because we're quite starved about it. So, what was your opinion of this year's?
Well, this year's theme was, the Met Gala this year, the exhibition was in America, a Lexicon of Fashion, and it's going to be continued next year.
As part two.
There's a part two. The part two will happen as scheduled, first Monday in May. So the theme was the dress code, American independence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe one or two people actually got the dress code.
Yeah,
I think it got lost in the mail. Maybe like I don't know.
think so. But American independence also could mean have the freedom to do what you want.
Absolutely.
That's what America is all about. So
But it has to be red, white, and blue.
I really did. You like it, Josh?
I felt like it was a little bit of a miss.
Like take that, but
There's so much that they could have done to express and to really bring fashion in on this night, but I think the topic was just a little bit.
I have a theory of this. I genuinely have a theory of this.
Okay, so what is the theory?
Because next year is going to be the same theme, or the same similar theme, I feel like they almost did like a mini Met Gala this year, because the big A-listers were not there. They weren't.
Do you feel the reason why they chose the retrospect, or the American direction, because it fell in the same month as 9/11?
No,
September,
it was already
paying
planned.
tribute.
No, I mean that definitely is an amazing point that it sort of worked together, but it had been planned prior to that. I also feel like it was a good time for it to have been America, the theme being America. I mean, it promotes fashion, promotes young American designers, except
Does it?
where were they?
Where were
the American designers? Everyone wore Balenciaga. Where were the American designers? Like,
Ralph Lauren, Oscar de la Renta,
okay,
it was
yeah,
the same
no, but like,
designers.
if it's Oscar de la Renta, it was still pushing the boundaries. It was, well, not pushing the boundaries, but it was still interesting to look at. Like, some were just.
So there were some hits and some misses.
Oh, absolutely.
But actually, I have three favorites. Number one is Kylie Jenner's dress. Is it Kendall? Kendall Jenner's dress. I thought she looked magnificent.
Beautiful.
Then I loved Kim Kardashian. in that
Spero,
black
the shadow.
the shadow. I thought it was very dramatic and very striking. Where the one was all glitzy and the other and sexy and see-through, and this was just
Don't you
a
feel?
shade.
Just a question on those two.
Yeah.
Don't you feel that Kendall and Kylie should have swapped? The
I didn't-
Balenciagas seem very young. I mean, sorry, Kim and Kendall should have swapped. Because the Balenciagas, I felt like would have suited Kendall more, and the glitziness that Kendall wore would have suited Kim more.
But that's what you would normally see Kim in. And I think, and that's what is
The
expected.
juxtaposition, that's
Yeah.
exactly.
So I liked it that, I also liked it on Kim because she's very curvaceous.
Yeah, so
she-
it was showing, it was
So it
exactly.
gave more exaggeration to the silhouette, where I think if Kylie was in it, it's like she's too
Straight
thin.
up and
It's
down.
like, yeah, straight up and down. This gave it, added more depth and drama and oomph. So I loved that.
And your third?
And my third was the gold armor. I
Oh,
thought-
nice.
I loved that.
But Spero was Versace, so we're not surprised, Spero.
Wow.
You like
Because
Versace?
you like Versace.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd wear the gold armor. I think it's pretty funny in it. But I think it was like with the cape and the whole reveal.
The drama of it, the theater of it.
Yeah, it was very theatrical.
Very,
So
very
yeah,
theatrical.
It was fashion.
I
It was
mean,
more theater.
cool, 2 years too late. I mean, but fine.
And what was your favorite?
Josh, you go first.
I had trouble picking out of this one, but I'd say my tops would be definitely Kate Hudson. She looked absolutely stunning in pink. And the thing I loved so much about this is the outfit made her look young. Like like she's getting older.
Okay, that's the one like that.
Kate Hudson's getting older, but this outfit was so fitting for like fashion of the time.
I feel like
And
it was
then-
so easy. It was so easy
But
to
she
give that
looked so
American
cool.
reference
She
though.
looked so
It was just like a missed opportunity.
I love that outfit. Okay. And then my second, Gigi Hadid in Prada. And I loved how it almost looked like Marilyn Monroe. What is that movie again that she acted in with the
Gentlemen Prefer Blonde.
Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, where she had the pink dress and the black gloves? That almost gave a very, and that's a strong American reference at Marilyn Monroe.
I didn't even think of that.
So Gigi Hadid in that like off pink dress with the black gloves and the black stockings, like it was, for me it was good. I also really liked Megan Fox in that red number.
Oh, the
but
diapers.
the clip on the top of her head.
I like the clip. It was cool.
Her hair was a different color to her clipping on
It
her.
was
Ah, is
like,
that the one with the fringe?
I
People saw that. That looks weird. That's not.
I
She does admit it in a Vogue interview that it is a clip-in.
it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
you can
looks
see it.
like
You
a
can see
clip-in.
it. But I mean, it looks cool. I thought it looked cool. It added something. It wasn't just Megan Fox in a pretty gown.
Yeah.
It was Megan Fox in a pretty gown trying to be interesting, trying to tell us a story. I see it as an Audrey Hepburn reference, so it's fine. I'll feel with that.
Nice Tiffany's look.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Tiffany's look, why were there no references to Tiffany's?
No.
I mean, Holly
Maybe
Golightly.
the fringe one.
Holly Golightly is one of the most iconic American figures. I mean, she is played by Audrey Hepburn, but I mean, the idea of Holly Golightly is so incredibly ingrained within the like everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the Breakfast at Tiffany's, standing outside Tiffany. Like no one referenced that. I understand Kendall was referencing My Fair Lady in that Givenchy gown, but it was so easy to have.
My favorite.
And it would have made more sense with the theme. It would have been so much more.
My
on
Fair Lady
theme.
is more English.
It's more English.
Yes, My Fair Lady is English.
Yeah.
She plays Eliza Doolittle,
Yeah.
who is British in it.
Yes.
Isn't she? Yeah, she
Yeah.
is. So it was so easy that just the reference was.
Yeah.
Because Audrey Hepburn played so many iconic American characters. So it would have been so easy to have referenced another one of her looks with Givenchy.
Yeah.
Yes.
But nevertheless, it was
Who are
incredible.
your favorites though?
My
We're waiting.
suspense. We're building suspense. My favorites would have been I definitely liked Emma Chamberlain. So Emma Chamberlain had worn the gold look, with the little like asymmetrical. I liked it. It was age appropriate. It made sense. It made no sense with the theme whatsoever, but she looked really good. So I'll give her a pass on that.
Yeah.
Who else? I feel.
And the one that confused me, I think she looked amazing and she's a beautiful woman, was Iman. I liked it, but it looked like Rio Carnival.
I liked it.
No, but you see, the thing is, Celine Dion in 2019 at the Met Gala, then she had that whole like carnival-looking outfit. Iman would have fitted it perfectly in with the camp theme.
I mean, definitely.
What is that?
I think Iman would have definitely worked with that. But the sort of idea behind her look is that she's a ray of hope. And I think that's almost, it's cool, it's significant.
A ray of
No! I thought it was cool. And she was wearing Harrison Reed, who was a young designer, and it was good, no one was wearing anything interesting, Spero. So at least it was interesting.
Rio Carnival or Moulin Rouge.
But it was still interesting. It was something that I could look at and
I
be
know,
like,
you
oh
look-
wow.
it was wow.
It's interesting.
And she is wow.
And I mean, it's Iman.
Yeah.
Can Iman wear anything anywhere? When Iman wears it, we take it, we accept, we move on. Iman.
There's another model that I said I liked. She was wearing.
So that was my third favorite. Harley Kloss.
Yeah.
Harley Kloss for me really did it. Hit the theme on the head.
She was with the black.
No, Harley Kloss wore. So her gown, Carolina Herrera by Wes Gordon, and he was inspired by the national flower of the US, the rose. And her whole gown, that whole piece on the shoulder seam coming into the neck was all sort of done to resemble a rose.
Okay.
So it was really cool. I liked that. I felt like it hit the theme. It was cool. I like that.
Can we press pause, stop the bus,
What?
and look at Debbie Harry
Josh!
from Blondie?
Josh!
Do me a favor.
Josh!
I think she's very brave.
Josh, it's Zach Posen. Zach Posen does nothing wrong. Again, one of my other favorites, another lady in red, was Paloma Alcesta. It's just the way that Zach applies himself to it. It looks incredible. It's on theme. It makes sense. It's a themed gala. Come dressed
But Debbie
appropriately.
Harry looking like that, I would rather have a leather jacket on. Where was Paris Hilton?
See, that's the thing. So I feel like a lot of the big stars were not there.
No, to be
But Paris
amazed.
Hilton's not. She's not in that gala.
Paris Hilton's coming back. She's
She
making a
is.
huge
She'll
comeback.
come back.
And she was at the
Eventually.
VMAs and she looked so cool at the VMAs.
Eventually.
She was one of the only girls that actually wore clothes at the VMAs. Because everyone's wearing underwear with mesh over.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I missed her.
Who was your-
Kim Petras was there. She looked quite cool with the horse and the.
Who is she wearing? She
I
was
forgot the
wearing-
designer's name.
Oh my gosh. Why is it?
Stuck for
I
a
have to have a pause.
Who is your least favorite, Josh?
I've got
Who was your Spero?
the one from the new TV program that they're redoing
Mm-hmm.
with the shaved head.
Oh my gosh. No, Spero! Spero didn't like Jordan Alexander from the new Gossip Girl. She was in Christopher John Rogers. As much as I love Christopher John Rogers, the look was a miss.
Yeah. No.
It was a miss. It was, but I mean, what he had on exhibition in the gala was incredible. But I was like, where is it? Like,
Yeah.
that's what we want to see. The look was a miss.
For me, I think that my biggest miss, and bless him, I really, really love him, Dan Levy.
No, Josh.
I didn't like his that whole glow. I understand the reference to the
Oh,
LGBTQ plus
that-
community.
Yeah.
Like a glitter ball.
Not necessarily. He was
The one with the
he looked-
ruffled sleeves.
He looked
Oh,
like
okay.
a map of the world.
It
which-
was a map of the world.
Yes, but it's referenced from a specific art piece
Yeah.
that was turned into a couture outfit. But for me, I understand the LGBTQ plus reference and I stand for the LGBTQ plus references, but this outfit
No, it didn't work for me either.
didn't work.
The other
He's
one
such a
for
cool guy.
me that didn't work was the one that looked like an egg, like a disco
Oh,
ball.
Connor adds, Spero is out today for all of the young designers. Another one, but like, the thing
But
is-
how many women want to look like an egg when they go out?
But it's so
all the
cool.
dieting
It's
and
cool,
the gym and to
Spero.
have your body looking great, and then your designer makes you look like an egg.
It's like
I
meant
don't
to be
get.
like
I don't
cool.
get it.
It's like
Maybe I'm old.
It's like beyond the idea of showing your body. It's like past that.
I think it should have had lights inside, and then you could sudden the lights go
It's so
on,
cool.
and then
And
you
it's got-
see
The
her
silhouette.
body.
I'll show you a close up of it, Spero, but it's actually
I'm
got
sure close-up is
huge.
magnificent.
It's got like flower paillettes that are put throughout the dress, and it looks pretty cool.
No, I'm sure. That's why I decided today to film from the workroom, because yes, we all sit and criticize and what we like and what we don't like, but the hours of work that goes into every single garment is
I mean, that
unbelievable.
Iman dress would have
Which
taken,
one?
the Iman dress would have taken.
The Iman dress with the feathers, with the
Months.
gold sequin, even the egg one with
Mm.
the sequins, I mean every single one. I mean Billy English,
Billie
Eilish, whatever.
We have to do more reviews with Spero like this.
Billy English, I love Billy English.
But her dress as well.
Spectacular.
I mean the cutting tables just to cut those.
That's also Oscar de la Renta.
That was Oscar de la Renta. Kaya Gerber also an Oscar de la Renta.
And who was the other? She's a plus size model with that very fitted, not the jacket.
Oh,
the dress.
Spero like Bobby Pereira. I'm not sure who she was wearing, but it was
I
that
think
full pulse look.
For a woman with that body shape and that size, she looked, for me, incredible.
Because of the craftsmanship that
The
must have,
craftsmanship.
it fit her like a glove.
But
It was
the detail and the
beautiful,
work
the
and
detail, it's
everything
just
was-
beautiful.
It was
Beautiful.
magnificent.
So who was your worst?
I said who my best were. That was about it.
And my worst
No one else really meant. I mean, obviously, I mean the obvious one, but I mean my worst. My worst. I don't know.
He
There were so many
He doesn't
bad
have a
ones.
worst.
There were so many bad ones. It's
Well,
hard to
there's so many.
choose.
I mean, we didn't see everything. I mean, obviously, is everything being photographed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody who was there.
Exactly. That's how I
Oh,
felt,
really?
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, we went through a lot.
We went through it over and over.
Okay, so there were some really amazing ones and some mediocre,
Mostly mediocre.
mostly mediocre.
But we're hoping
We're
that
hoping-
there's a change next year.
But I really think that next year, I feel like the designers were almost saving the looks for next year.
Could be.
Because next year is going to be the MET Gala again in May, and it's going to be like a real. I felt like this was like hi,
Just a little introduction
like,
to what could
like just
happen.
warming us back into the Met Gala, the idea of the Met Gala. The fact that we had so many new faces at the Met Gala was lovely, but we also missed some of the old faces.
So also,
Like-
I agree. I think that glamour will definitely.
oh,
The volume is going to be pumped up on glamour, and people are going to want more and more and more. I think
Yes.
people are tired of wearing comfortable, sloppy
most
clothes.
certainly.
We're over it. We
And this
hate-
is why the
we
Queen of
hate
the
wearing
Selfie is
masks.
coming back.
Mhm.
So that's why the Queen of the Selfie is coming back. Paris Hilton's making a rise again because she skyrocketed during the glamour era,
Mm.
and now it's coming back.
No, glamour is definitely on its way back, and these need to go up, but we still need to wear them,
Yes.
and that's okay until we're all safe. These two can carry on talking for hours. And thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. We really need your support. This channel is all about raising money for bursary students, and we have so many. And remember, by watching this channel, you are supporting someone, and we have an amazing, talented people that we want to put through and help. So help us, help others. Thank you for watching. Thanks, guys.
From all of us at the Villioti Fashion Institute, we would like to thank our patrons for their contribution towards the Fashion Education Foundation. feel free to subscribe. The details to our Patreon account are listed below in our video description.